Sup flappers, patch 2.2 is quickly coming to an end. With 2.3 being right around the corner, there are some things that players should be taking notice of, if not preparing for already. As always, I made many videos that goes more into details regarding some of these things that I'm about to say right here, but think of this as the one-stop video to help you prepare for the upcoming patch 2.3 in Genshin Impact. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoy daily Genshin content. Also, by the time you are watching this, there is a high chance that I am already live right here on YouTube on this channel, so if you have any further questions, feel free to stop by and ask me. Don't worry, I'm going to remind you all again regarding this at the end of the video, so you can first watch this video. Now, let's start with what everybody has their eyes on, and that's going to be the new characters, Itto and Goro. They're going to be the newest addition to Genshin Impact, and it's not by coincidence that they are both Geo units whom scales off of defense. Understanding that mono elemental teams have always been somewhat difficult to pair and play outside of Geo, it's no surprise that we are finally getting the final pieces to what is likely to be the most devastating culmination of power that we have yet to see. With Itto filling out a much needed 5-star main DPS role that Geo had been lacking, it's surely to take the meta by storm as we see mono Geo teams rising up the ranks in Abyss usage. Regarding the 4 Geo team, it's by no means a cheap team to construct, as 3 out of the 4 units required are 5-star units. That being said, Itto in the main position, Albedo in the support DPS position, and Zhongli in the support position. On top of that, a C4 Goro is most likely needed, so as it likely will be a top choice team going forward, very few people are going to be able to pair these 4 together, considering Albedo is a character that has been skipped by many and will likely be skipped again during his upcoming rerun. Going forward, we have the double banner being Albedo and Eula, so the reasoning here for a double banner I think I have no need to delve into detail with, but on the surface level, this is a good thing for most of the players as it will accelerate the speed of old characters making reappearances. This will be the second time both Albedo and Eula has been on a rate up banner, so for people who are curious if they're going to be good, you can watch my other videos comparing the two. I have it already made, so the link will be on screen. One thing I will mention though is that the reason Albedo and Eula are coming before Itto and Goro banner is likely due to MiHoYo wanting people to make a blind guess as to whether they would like to pull for Itto. As I mentioned previously, the perfect Itto team consists of Albedo, so if you are pulling for Albedo here, chances are you will be pulling for Itto to complete the team. However, if you are skipping Albedo but end up really liking Itto, MiHoYo will have you desperately waiting for an Albedo rerun while spending months regretting your original decision to skip him. Either way, people, MiHoYo is the one winning here, really. So think things through and find data regarding these units that will set you up for months of account development to come. This is the thing we always talk about Genshin Impact. It's a marathon, it's not a race. Don't rush, don't get baited. I know Eula is going to be the more popular option here, but really weigh in what you want your account to build towards and what will be the most entertaining for you as the player. Now, another thing I want to mention regarding patch 2.3 are the new artifacts that are coming. It's without a doubt that Itto, Albedo, and Goro will all be needing the new defense set of artifacts, being the Husk of Opulent Dreams, and even Noelle will be able to benefit from this set as well. So for people who are maining or will have any of these 4 units, you will have quite a number of things to do in this artifact domain, as you will likely spend weeks for the lucky, if not months for the unlucky, farming for them. Alright, so the healers also, such as Kokomi, will be looking to the new set as well regarding the Ocean Hued Clam artifact set that seems to be designed for healers. However, before you get excited, it has been brought to my attention by a Giga Leviathan on my channel here known as Mr. Sanzu River that he has C6 Kokomi, so he said the new healer set may not be the best option for Kokomi, as it's difficult for her to reach that 30k healing mark to proc the set's 4 set effect every 3.5 seconds without using her burst skill. Now that's a mouthful, let me break that down. What Mr. Sanzu River here is essentially saying is that with his C6 Kokomi, he was not able to refresh the 4-set effect of the new artifact set perfectly every 3.5 seconds without having to proc Kokomi's burst skill. Now this could be seen as something that is suboptimal, but before you guys start typing out an angry message thinking miHoYo has screwed up again, here is the good side to this. The same Giga Leviathan, Mr. Sanzu River, has also pointed out that both Chi-Chi and Barbara are indeed able to reach the 30k healing mark within 3.5 seconds without using their burst, so it could be said that this set could be a temporary solution for Kokomi while being a much needed bump for Chi-Chi and Barbara, which makes complete sense in that Kokomi is still a relatively new unit. Having something that helps her out is already good, but old staples such as Chi-Chi and Barbara are definitely in need of retuning or straight up redesigns. So hearing that this set being perfect for the two is definitely something that puts a smile on my face. Regarding the new boss, I can only say I told you so, as this is a direct spit into the faces of Hu Tao mains, considering that not only will you be getting corrosion applied on you, but at the same time, this agile boss, which also can fly, will make it hard for you to heal off of Hu Tao's burst, as well as get consistent DPS in. Remember, you will be fighting around the boss's movement, and you won't be able to spam that heal button when it's the most crucial. Characters such as Yoimiya and Ganyu are likely going to be affected less by the levitating boss, but corrosion will be a pain regardless. Generally, ranged healers will be a good option here, as some of them have healing on hit while others can gain energy particles with ranged elemental skills. Ultimately, it's safe to say that miHoYo is trying to make a shift here in the meta to favor newer units, with the wolf boss also being weaker to geo damage. Also remember, bosses such as Cryo and Pyro Hypostasis have already made it into the Abyss. All world bosses at this point will likely have the potential to do so as well. Let's just hope that this new boss stays away from the Abyss for the foreseeable future. For people thinking, well, my Hu Tao can still handle this boss fine, remember that this is not its final form. Just like Ajaha being the final form of the Geo Bishops, this is only the third form for the Rift Hounds, so it's the equivalent of the Primo Geo Bishop. I wonder how Hu Tao will fare against the Ajda equivalent of the Rift Hounds. Really makes you wonder how far in advance miHoYo has been planning all this. For people who have been watching my videos, I saw this coming a couple patches ago when comparing Yoimiya and Hu Tao, which I got ripped to pieces by haters, and even in most recent Hu Tao comparison videos where I was highlighting how she likely will have trouble faring against some of these type of content. Of course, as you guys know, I got ripped to shreds by the likely armies of Hu Tao simps. So I guess if you guys think that I am looking at leaks from, 3-4 patches away, how could I have known, really? Alright, I guess a lucky guess, maybe. So thank you to those who have been supporting my claims and concerns, and also was able to engage in constructive discussions regarding game balance and character development. Those who listened will likely benefit from the new patch content, and those who don't will likely just have a challenge ahead of them. Not saying the game is unplayable, but if you think about it, that is actually a good thing for most people, considering that nowadays people are complaining that there's just nothing to do in the game. With that said, I'll be live streaming by the time you reach this part of the video, so if you guys have any more questions, or if you want to spit into my face, come join the live stream and let me know what you think. Would love to have you and hear out your opinions. We're also going to be pulling for 2 winners for giveaways for 1 Albedo and 1 Eula each, as well as towards the end of the Albedo Eula banner, we'll be pulling for 2 additional winners to win another Albedo and Eula. So I hope you guys are excited for patch 2.3. These are all the things that I've noticed that you guys should be thinking about prior to getting into the patch. With that said, I'm gonna head out. I'll see you at the live stream. Until then, stay safe and peace.